Welcome to this video drum lesson. I'm Rob from Drums the Word, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play the drums to the song Boom Boom Ba-Dum Boom 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 Ba-Dum Boom Boom Taxman. Oh no, sorry, I mean Start by The Jam, of course. Drummed by the Woking Whacker himself, Rick Buckler. And the song starts with what I've notated as chorus 1. Basically, it's the main riff that gets played throughout the song, that distinctive riff. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum dum dum. And Rick has created a drum beat that follows that bass line, as we'll notice in a second. So if we take a look at the first line of the chart of page 1, let's skip to bar 2, because bar 1 leaves out a few hi-hat notes, which isn't how the pattern repeats, it's just how it starts. So look at bar 2, that's our recurring drum beat. This is the minimum you should be able to play in order to play along to this song, or we can add all the other extra bits later on. So we're basically playing 8 notes on the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The bass drum is falling on beats 1 and 3, so nice steady bass drum pattern, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But what gives it its distinctive quirkiness and the way it follows the bass line is by the snare drum moving along with that. So Rick created a really cool sort of snare drum backbeat pattern, falling on beat 2, where you'd normally expect to hear it, and then 2 snare drum notes on the and of 3 and 4. So leading after that bass drum on 3, we get 3 and 4, and 2 snare drum notes in a row. So slowly that drum beat is this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And slowly you can hear it dum dum da dum dum dum. Something like that. The bass line is following that bass and snare drum pattern. Dum 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 dum. So you might want to practice those 2 drum beats together next to each other, 2 basic beats being, and then the verse, back to the chorus, and to the verse. So you get used to feeling that bass drum move a little bit forward, a little bit back, and not get thrown off too much by that. We've got our basic drum beat from chorus 1, except we're going to add a few open hi-hat notes to it. A little bit of panache and a little bit of flamboyance that Rick adds to the drum beat to make it a bit more exciting, a bit more interesting to listen to, and a bit more challenging for us drummers to try and copy. So when we strike the snare drum on beat 2 with the open hi-hat, it's got to close pretty quickly afterwards on the E of 1, hence why you've got a little X on the floor of the stave. That represents the hi-hat closing with the foot. So we get 2 E and the idea is to close the hi-hat in between the right hand striking on 2 and 2 E and 2 E and. Very similar to Queen's Roger Taylor with that distinctive drum beat of his. It's the same idea except in this format. And get comfortable with that hi-hat foot closing after that snare drum note on 2 and 4.